Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
All right, a poll suggests that the Republican Party may gain support from traditionally Democratic voters in the 2026 midterms, potentially shifting the political landscape, polls say. This trend indicates growing dissatisfaction with the Democratic Party's direction among some of their voter base. To hold this off, some inside the Democratic Party said, but what if we go crazier? Yes, a Democratic National Committee member and Vice Chair David Hogg has launched a $20 million effort to primary out-of-touch Democrats, aiming to reshape the party. Hogg's initiative reflects frustration with the Democratic establishment and a push for responsive and liberal leadership. Yes, good luck on that one. Do it. Do it now.
Number 6.
For some reason, suggesting that young people should complete high school, get jobs, and get married before having children is now considered controversial to Alabama State House Democrats. That's right. Who find it to be unhelpful and, ready for this, marginalizing. Hey, kids, you should complete high school, get a job, and get married before you have kids. Oh, how can you say that to them? How dare you? Their argument against what is known as the success sequence, which could be taught in schools in Alabama, if Alabama Republicans have any stones, their argument is this: it makes people feel bad who come from homes of divorce. But it doesn't actually do that. If anything, it shows you that life's easier the other way. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why?
Number 5.
U.S. Representative Dale Strong, outspoken and doing the right thing when it comes to defunding NPR. Praised by former President Donald Trump, and Donald Trump was praised by him. Why? For Donald Trump's plan to end NPR. Yes, citing its alleged anti-conservative bias and calling it a long overdue change. A broader fight over federal funding for public media has emerged, with NPR and PBS facing cuts. Now, Strong tweeted this, and he's 100% right. Look forward to working with you, that'd be Donald Trump, on my bill, the No More Funding for the NPR Act, to ensure that hard-earned taxpayer dollars are no longer used to promote the left's liberal ideology. Critics argue, of course, that doing this threatens access to unbiased information. Sure it does.
Number 4.
Kyle Sweetser. Everyone knows who Kyle Sweetser is, right? Right? He's the guy who decided he was a Republican but also wanted to speak at the DNC against Donald Trump. He's a businessman from Mobile, and now he's running as a Democrat against Tommy Tuberville. And by the way, we're going to treat this guy like he's a legitimate contender, okay? Because he's in first. So we're going to pretend he's a legitimate contender. He aims to send Tuberville back to Florida. Okay, so we're going to continue running the same dumb play that doesn't work here. Okay, just asking. Just asking if that's what we're going to do. So he's going to do the whole, he's not fighting for Alabama, he lives in Florida stuff. Again, kind of started that, and it doesn't work. So good luck. But he switched parties. Democrats will hate him for that, and Republicans will hate him for that as well. Seems like a chance to be successful.
Number 3.
Pro-illegal immigration advocates are at it again, demanding that nothing ever be done at all. What if we just let them all in and let them stay here? What if we just do that? Human smuggling, boo! That hurts illegal immigrants. Yes, I know, that's the point. That's the point. Oh, this hurts our communities. I'm like, are you listening? That's the point. What are we talking about? It hurts your communities. Yes, that is the point. Your community is filled with illegal immigrants. Well, that is the point. Anyway, it also argues that those who are helping them get services and things like that are also put at risk by these bills. So the Alabama legislature, being squishy, says, okay, fine, if you're an ambulance driver or a healthcare provider or someone who's helping them with religious and charitable stuff, then we won't charge you and all these other things. And they said, no, That's not good enough. How dare you give us exactly what we asked for? We didn't really want that. We don't want you to do anything.
Number 2.
Similarly, a bill that would mandate both the Pledge of Allegiance and a Judeo-Christian prayer in public schools has been amended to include all religions, a move that should silence most of the critics who claim it left out Muslims and Satanists and all other faiths. Those damn Wiccans, they can't catch a break. This was never a real concern, by the way. The bill now aims to ensure inclusive prayer without favoring one religion, but critics now argue that it raises concerns about the separation of church and state, which, of course, none of them understand, nor can they actually explain. They're also now concerned about the ability to opt out of the Pledge of Allegiance, which, let me relieve you of those concerns, is possible with this bill. But would you believe it? Even after all the things they said they wanted were given to them, they said this one wasn't good enough either. Oh my God, what a shocker.
Now, time for the number 1 thing you'll be talking about today.
All right, buckle up, folks. This is going to take a second. Court documents reveal that Kilmar Abrego Garcia, an alleged MS-13 gang member, held the rank of homeboy, just like Kelsey, with the street name Duro within the gang, intensifying the controversy over his deportation to El Salvador's terrorism confinement center known as CCOT, which sounds like an actual cooler version than Epcot. Senator Tom E. Tuberville and former ICE official Tom Homan criticized Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, a Democrat, for traveling to El Salvador to secure Garcia's release, with Tuberville calling Democrats a disgrace and Homan expressing disgust at the effort to bring back a suspected gang member. Attorney General Pam Bondi firmly stated that Garcia will remain in El Salvador and will never be allowed back into the United States freely. Van Hollen was denied a visit to Garcia by the Salvadorian vice president, spoke at a press conference holding documents, and called for Garcia's release. And I don't know if you saw this. He's sitting there and he's saying, I'm not saying to send him back. I'm just saying to open up the doors and let him walk out. It sounds like a Democrat to me. He's a criminal, gangbanger, beats his wife, human trafficker, homeboy within the MS-13 gangs. Yeah, just go ahead and let that guy out. Come on, just open the door and let him out. Come on, go ahead and do that. By the way, this should be like a movie where Van Hollen gets this guy released and then the guy kills Van Hollen. That would be a pretty good movie. I would watch that. Not that I want that to happen. I'm merely saying, what a twist. Get M. Night Shyamalan on the line. Let's see if we can get it done. But wait, there's more. In December 2022, Biden's FBI ordered the Tennessee Highway Patrol to release Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the suspected MS-13 gang member and human trafficker. Yes, a suspected human trafficker. So, of course, the Biden administration was like, let him out. Let him go. This is after a traffic stop where he's caught driving without a license and transporting 7 passengers, despite concerns and, wait, there's more, his presence on a terrorist watch list. Why is there a terrorist watch list if you stop someone and they're like, hey, this guy's on a terrorist watch list? Like, yeah, go ahead and let him go. Like, does it actually mean to, like, watch them drive away? Is that what it means? Like, is that what a terrorist... I thought it meant, like, if you saw them, you'd, like, pay attention to them. And maybe if they were committing multiple crimes at that time, you would, like, use that as a way to arrest them. And apparently it means watch them drive away. That's what it means. Holy cow. So the Democrats' newest hero, that whole thing is falling apart. So what have they decided to do? We are now in the phase where they say, look, Kilmar Abrego Garcia may be a terrible guy, but this is America, and we allow terrible people to do stuff all the time, so we should just allow this guy to do whatever he wants. That doesn't sound to me to be a very compelling argument. But we'll continue to cover it right here on WVNN and mock it repeatedly.
Get WVNN's Dale Jackson's 7 Things You Should Be Talking About Today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.